How many times have you thought about what you can do later, then when the time comes, you completely lose all motivation and don't even bother? There have been so many times where right before I went to bed, I was stoked to go to the gym in the morning, but when I woke up, I felt completely drained and I didn't even want to go. A lot of people think they're stuck because they don't have enough motivation. It's so common to think that, hey, if I felt just a little bit more inspired, I'd finally do it. Or if I was motivated to go to the gym, I'd go. But that's just not how it works. Motivation is wishy washy, at best. It's completely unreliable, and there aren't enough David Goggins motivational videos to keep you going back to the same thing day after day, year after year. It comes in fast, and it leaves you even faster. You'll feel it late at night, or after watching a guy that's really ripped yelling at you in the rain, but then the next morning hits, and it's like it never happened. And so you wait. You wait for that spark again. You wait for the perfect energy, the perfect mood, the perfect time. But it never really shows up when you need it to. And while you're waiting for everything to line up right, life starts to pass you by. Motivation isn't what gets you where you want to go. The people who get things done aren't the ones who feel excited all the time. They're just the ones who kept going without needing to feel motivated. It's not always about feeling ready. Always having that surge of energy to push you through whatever it is that you might not want to. It's about doing it even when you don't want to. You'll have days where it's easy. Sure, everyone has those days when everything clicks and you feel on top of it. But most of the time you're just showing up. Not at your best, not with a perfect plan, just showing up. And that's what actually matters. It's about holding yourself accountable and building your own personal discipline for just getting out there and doing it. People talk about discipline like it's this harsh, intense thing that's going to push you to your limits, but it's not. Discipline is just doing something even when you don't feel like it, just because you said you would. It's about not lying to yourself and keeping your own promises. The best part is that it doesn't have to be anything crazy at all. It doesn't have to be a massive undertaking. It can be small, and in the beginning, it should be small. If you want to start working out, don't commit to 4 hours a day and looking like Miles Teller and Top Gun after a month. Just commit to moving your body for 5 minutes. Then you'll just show up to the gym. Once you show up, it's easier to stay. Once you start, it gets easier to keep going. But if you wait until you feel like it, you might never start at all. In James Clear's book Atomic Habits, he talks about the 2-minute rule. Start your new habits by doing something that takes 2 minutes or less. If you want to go to the gym, just commit to putting on your running shoes. Let everything else build from there. Over time, you'll slowly start building up your habits until it all just becomes second nature.